anger shows up in our lives, and we don't know where the anger is coming from, but anger is always a secondary emotion. You say, what does anger have to do with all this? Anger is a response. It's always a secondary emotion in response to a primary emotion of feeling embarrassed, feeling humiliated, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned.
So if you can stop and you can say, okay, where is this emotion coming? Where is this anger coming from? And you dig a little deeper, then you're going to go, aha, my trigger, the reason I'm angry is because someone stole my control, or that someone made me feel rejected, or that in some way I didn't feel safe, I felt abandoned.
Yes.
That we're going to feel one of those three things at the root of it. And when we identify that, that tells us what?
It tells us that there's something we need to surrender to the Lord. Yeah.
That's my next reaction.
One comment real quick on the anger thing. It's interesting that I've found, and the psychiatrist I worked with on this book, he's found that people in the connection corner, they actually don't like to call it anger. They prefer to call it frustration.
All right.
Yes,
cupcake.
because they fear anger. So I talk to a lot of people and they say, oh, I don't get angry. I'm like, oh no, you get angry. If you don't get angry, you're dead. Like, everybody gets angry, but it's how you do it. But what happens is a lot of times we fear anger because we've seen it used in such a negative way. So we call it frustration. But there's all sorts of different ways that anger shows up. So, for example, the silent treatment, that's anger. You know, the person that's the scorekeeper, the person that's like, oh, I don't get angry, but then all of a sudden, like 6 years into your marriage, they bring up stuff that happened on the honeymoon or the night of the wedding. You're like, wait a second, I didn't even know that was oh yeah.
I've been keeping a record of
just
those
keeping
wrongs.
a record. That's anger. Sarcasm is anger. There's all these forms of anger, but here's the important thing is when you can recognize anger for what it is, a threat to one of your basic needs for safety, connection, or empowerment, or a threat to feeling humiliated, rejected, or abandoned, anger becomes a gift. And it's something that we can spend time and say, God, I need to present some stuff to you because apparently I'm still trying to live out of my old shame-based defenses, trying to protect myself when you're saying, hey, come out from hiding. I took care of all of that for you.
It's like